Welcome back to part 16. Part 16, we're putting things back together. Let's crack on. Say hello, Trouble.
Hello.
Trouble's underneath. He's putting the big 22, 24mm bolts, whatever they are.
19.
On the 19s?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, 19mm bolts on the bottom of the engine mount. I've just chucked the coil on because it's the first thing I picked up, and we're going to carry on putting things back onto the engine. Old pulley. New shiny pulley. Ah. Hopefully, if we go on, with no issues. Might help if I put the knot on it.
It might help if you put the knot on by hand to begin with.
It might do. Where did I put my knot?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's lost the knot.
Got it, I got it. You can see nothing on camera.
I know,
Look at the camera.
I know, because I'm too busy looking at what you do rather than watching the camera.
Ready? He's on!
Ta-da!
That bottom one's going to be annoying because it's a stud.
That bottom one's very annoying.
Yeah, that looks like. Yeah, look, one's in. Huh.
What?
It's not as fat as others.
You what? What do you mean? It's a thinner pulley.
Well, let's put that one up. I just started this recording. You can tell it's my engine. I'll give you one guess why you can tell it's my engine, Rubber. Because it's that hammer on the top of it. Mallet, hammer, same difference. Right, the engine is actually like flying together. Got loads of plugs plugged in. We've got coil on this side, igniters on that side. Cables will run to the fuse box. We've got water pipes running across. Fuel. And power steering pipes have now plumbed in at the bottom. We'll put the alternator on. I've just got a text. Put the alternator on with its new pulley. We tried to do the water, I keep saying water, the power steering with its new pulley, but the pulley actually appears to be too thin, so the belt won't fit on it. So I've emailed the company and should hopefully get that sorted out. So right now I actually have to stick with this black one. Trouble's just put fuel return on, and now things are back in engine bay, things are just lining up, so we're just doing everything back up that we see. But this is the current situation that we're in. It's flew along this morning so far. So we've only been on it about an hour. You've only been here about an hour, I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
I want to see what my text message is and carry on. This would get really tedious if I didn't speak on camera here.
Yeah?
We're putting the exhaust manifold on. Because everything on this side of the engine, I believe, is on. Yeah, all the pipes are in. Obviously we've still got the sensors to put back on. That's the sensor for the bottom of the cat, which plugs in
Inside the car.
It doesn't plug inside the car, onto the top. I remember there's a little hole in the foot.
Yeah, because you have to get it from inside while I pulled it through, didn't you?
Yeah. Just remember where that goes. Yeah. What else have we done? You put the slave cylinder pipe on.
Yeah, that's...
But that's not really finished yet, because
No.
it doesn't seem to run right.
Yeah, it's connected to the bottom, loosely.
That's done. Huh? That shouldn't.
Well, all bolted power steering pipes onto the bottom of the engine.
Coolers on the front.
Yeah, coolers.
Is it all plumbed in there? Did you connect that on?
Yeah, connected those, so all power steering coolers connected up, plumbed up.
Sweet. That's power steering plumbed up then, isn't it? It's all in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for fluid.
Yeah. I also connected the main power cable onto the alternator.
We've started building up the air intake pipes. Just because we need to build up the air intake pipes. When we took the engine out, I did break this piece of pipe here, so I'm hoping that I can get that to stick. I've used Arrodite and there's a tie wrap holding it as well, but it's still drying at the moment. It is a bodge for now, but I'll have to get myself a new whole cam cover, I think, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get a little replacement. Yeah, Jubba. Your new name's Jubba. Trouble is tightening up. obviously the bolts on the Y piece. Exhaust manifold and its sensors are back in now, so 2 sensors. Distributors all plumbed in, except for obviously it needs timing up. It's still loose at the moment, so we can turn it. About it currently, isn't it, since the last update?
Yeah.
About it since the last little camera update. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll come back to you when we have more. Troubles decided to hide in the engine bay again. We've got the inlet pretty much built up. We're still figuring out some pipes. Like Troubles just remember that these pipes go on here for the power steering, which is brilliant. We have. I thought that pipe went on there, but where does it go to?
I was trying to figure out.
That was my reason. Right, tell that off. There's that vacuum pipe there. We can't remember where it goes. I'll have to go back for our footage. And then there's also this pipe. That one. I don't know where that goes either. This is why we've took lots of photos. We just haven't checked the photos yet. Because I've changed my phone and my photos are on my other phone. So they're on the computer. So I shall have to do that later on. But currently, don't know where they go. A little bit annoyed. I got a scratch. And then I got a scratch on the purple as well, which is annoying me a little bit. But so it's what you expect when you're chucking an engine in. It was the engine hook that scratched it. You can just see it. Oh, not happy. Even though I covered it all up, I scratched my purple off. Not happy, boy. This pipe goes onto the inlet pipe. This pipe goes onto the inlet pipe, like where the mass sensor is. Throttle's on. Well, we're feeling we've lost the cable, but we can't see it anywhere, and we can't remember if it was on the automatic gearbox because I've solved that. It's gone. So we're a little bit stumped currently. I'm proper stumped, mate. I think it was automatic gearbox because if you was to stamp down on the pedal. Yeah, but that's just gonna. I don't freaking know.
That would, if it's a switch, would be controlled by the GCU. We should change it down here.
But someone's got to lift the revs up, hasn't it? I always thought it was the choke. That cable. No. Again, more research required. Because it's clearly not in the engine bay and it's not something I've took out. So it must have been on the gearbox. Must have. I know there was a cable on the gearbox. I just can't remember if that was the cable or not.
Unless that is just for the automatic gearbox. You don't need it if you go in.
Yeah. Don't know. What's next? You know we're at the point for the radiator, don't we?
We are at the point for the radiator, aren't we?
Yeah. Let's do it! Yeah?
I better get out.
Yeah, you in the way. Radiator time! That's still recording.
I think it's around.
Yeah, 10 minute record.
Huh?
Well, as you just saw, we was test fitting the radiator. We've had to modify this bottom panel a bit so it can drop in. Then once it had dropped in, we realised that this bracket here might fit and hold the radiator, but this one is far, the radiator is like too far to the left. So we have to do some modifying of things. So I took the radiator out, I've primed the bare metal so I can top coat, get some satin black and top coat it to protect it from rust. So that's currently where we are. So it's the next day, we're back in the garage. Trevor's currently underneath the car, figuring out what we need to do with the prop. Oh no, he's back out. What we're doing with the prop, we need to split it because we've got a different prop when we've got a gearbox. And there's a chance it may have a different spline on the end. So he's about to split the prop so we can put it back in.
40 mil span.
I shall get you a 40 mil spanner in a second. Outside we have our carpet. I jet washed it yesterday. Let's use the wind. It's a lot cleaner than it was, although it still looks mean. But it should come up nice when we spray it black. And currently I'm cheat cutting the headlight surround business, so we can see what damage is on it. I've T-cutted the headlight surround bit, or bracket, or whatever you want to call it. There was rust on this corner, so I've ground it back with the grinder, and I've just put some primer on it for now, and then I'll put a bit of white on it. Not overly fussed, as long as the white near enough matches it'll be fine. But the paint's just glowing alright. Again, you can't see anything, I just want to stop it from rusting. So let's go underneath the car. Hang on, let's turn it upside down. And back in, and there we go. So here's Chubba doing up the bolts on the prop, which is now connected into the gearbox. It's only wet because it had a wet glove around it holding the fluid in, and there's nothing leaking, there's nothing in it at the moment. And then obviously it goes into the diff at the other end. And if we spin a wheel, you can see, I know you tighten it up, but you know, look, we have movement. We have movement. So, very happy at the moment. I'm not going to record you tightening all these bolts up.
Yeah, also, don't drop this prop on your Radiator.
Yeah, that's what the black mark is on his forehead.
Just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, it's not something we recommend doing. Anywho, now the leg is under there has finished putting the prop on, he's going to put the rear brace on, which is just something that stiffens up the tunnel, I imagine. So here's one brace, and brace, and one bag of bolts. Thank you, legs. On the front, we've got the headlight surrounds on now, which is looking pretty good. It's starting to look like a Supra. I've also put the spoiler back on because I want another spoiler, but I can't get one yet. I can't afford one. So for the time being, that spoiler will go back on. So that's what I've done. That spoiler's back on. We're back. We're doing a bit of soldering work. I've been doing my research. I've got a fantastic guy who knows his stuff about Supras. He says because this was an automatic and it's now going to be a manual, I need to adjust 2 cables. Well, I need to just another one as well. But on this plug, which goes to the automatic gearbox, you've got 2 black cables which stick out proud of the other ones. I need to cut them off and solder them together because they're the ones that tell the car whether it's in park or not. And obviously, even though it won't be in park, 'cause it doesn't have an automatic gearbox, the vehicle will not start up. So you connect them together, the car then thinks it's in park all the time, so then it can start up and you can run and etc, etc. So I'm going to trim them and solder them together. You've seen my soldering skills before, so I don't need to record that. I just thought I'd tell you what I'm doing. Well, we always have to mute the music, it's YouTube. Trouble has been in the car. He's, not like you can see anything now, he's just connected all the ECUs back up. And he's just put the kick plate, or whatever you want to call it, back in place. On this end, I've screwed the engine loom in place across here, put the charcoal canister on. I've just put the back engine cover on as well, so now you can see the shiny silver, grey, separating the purple.
Wow, you have been doing it.
Yeah, I've been doing things while you've been in there.
Don't try to fool me. It is actually attached,
Yeah, I know it's attached, it's because I did it. I've just finished putting the heat shield on. That's all done now. Alternator is now connected up with the correct cable. Makes a lot more sense. Obviously we have the battery cables here, and we've got the 2 cables to put on for the starter motor. That makes a lot more sense. Plus we put the cables the wrong way around. What else have we done on here? Well, everything you can see we've done. Battery trays in. Charcoal canister at the top's in. And the engine loom is again put in the front.
The nice painted plastic covers in.
I put one of the plastic covers on because it's done now, and that's
the
that.
wiring's right into the car, not plugged up.
I just said that.
Yeah.
We're now waiting for Chris to come. He can do part 17 because part 17 is annoying already, mainly because the pedals. There's one bolt that you can't see, you can't get to, you can't do anything. It's pointless me trying to show you on the camera because if I can't see it, you guys won't on the camera.
It's a piece of metal that's hiding.
So true. Also put the whatever you want to call that thing back on. That's back on. I don't want to call it.
Bracket for the headlights.
Headlight thing. Yeah, that'll do it.
And bumper.
And bumper, yeah.
Put support on.
Yeah.
Easy.
Obviously props underneath, so Heat shields on underneath as well.
Heat shields are back on as well.
So we've just got the exhaust to do underneath now. But
And brakes.
oh yeah, we'll put the rear brace on. Oh, you put the rear brace on. Just got the exhaust to do. Can't do the exhaust until I get some exhaust paste. Because I haven't got any.
One of the many things.
So next time, with a bit of luck, we'll have some pedals in, and fluids, and radiator. Definitely. So like, subscribe, come and join us in another video. Please come and join us on the forum if you have any questions about your car or our car or anything like that. Right, that'll do, right? Cool. I'll see you in the next video. Bye people.